24-yard return. He stopped by Kevin Murray. And Jim McMahon, for the first time in almost a year, is the Bear quarterback.
I'll tell you something. I think that obviously when he isn't in there, the Bears miss him. I think all football misses McMahon.
Well, there are 15,000 Chicago Bear fans here today. They're making a lot of noise for Jim McMahon. Neil Anderson and Walter Payton behind him. Moorhead moves in motion. The pitch is back to Payton. Payton got a couple. But the pursuit was excellent by the Buccaneers. McMahon looking over for the signal from the sideline. Tom Zach played the entire first half, and Jim McMahon starts the second.
Well, you know, Jim McMahon has passed all the tests of being...
Put the heat on.
Well, they're going to find out right away whether or not he can take a hit. And the toughest hit for any quarterback is that blind side, the side that he doesn't see. Right there where Moss is coming from. Moss grabs his left shoulder, spins him around, and McMahon gets rid of the ball.
I got the impression a little bit, John, that Moss might have had a chance to unload on him and didn't.
Well, Moss is a rookie. Obviously, he hasn't played against McMahon. He's probably read a lot about him.
Third down now. It's Gentry in motion. McMahon operates out of the spread. Has time, and he comes out of it. And is tripped up, and he's very close to a first down. A pickup of 8, and I think he got it.
I think he does, too. That's one thing about Jim McMahon, and that's what he says in the other places. He sees so much more. And the one criticism of Tom Zach was that he doesn't see like McMahon. McMahon sees everything. He sees this hole right here. Now, look, he just takes a peek to the left to see where that first down is, and he slides to get just over it. And then he's looking. He's aware. He's a very aware person.
Not just on the field.
No, he's aware wherever he goes. I'll guarantee you that.
Back to throw again is McMahon. This time swings it outside to Payton. Payton might have gotten a yard out of the whole thing. Irvin Randall was the first man there. Maybe no gain.
You know, he's thrown the ball to Payton. He's handed it to Payton. The last time he was there, Payton was the guy. Now he has Neil Anderson back there, who he hasn't played with. He has Ron Morris as one receiver who he hasn't played with. You got to get to know those guys. Heck, they've been on strike and stuff.
Morris comes out wide to the left this time. Galt to the right. He's looking at Galt. He has Galt. Pretty good throw there. That had some zip on it.
Everyone knows that he can go deep. And everyone knows that he has the speed. He can do those things. But to be a great receiver, he has to catch more of those things.
First and 10 Bears at midfield. McMahon on first down. Down the middle, complete to Ron Morris, and that's another good throw.
And now he has the confidence. I mean, he didn't come in like the old Mad Max.
Tampa Bay leads 23-14. There's Anderson in motion. McMahon rolls, throws to Anderson, incomplete.
A little flutter in that ball. Is it how you feel? Sometimes I feel too good. My ball's starting to spiral. No one knows how to catch him.
Brings up second and 10 from the 25. And has Anderson to his right on the flank. It's Morris in motion. Back to throw. Here comes the blitz after McMahon. He gets rid of it. Gets complete to Emory Moorhead. Picked up 4. Scott Brantley made the stop.
You know, the interesting thing about this drive, Pat, is how McMahon comes in. We talk about his awareness. He's thrown a ball to Walter Payton. He's thrown one to Galt. He's thrown one to Morris, his 2 wide receivers. Then he goes to Moorhead, his tight end. He has used all his weapons, both wide receivers, tight end, and running back, all on this drive.
Keep them all happy.
That's what you call spreading it around.
Third down at 6 at the 21. McMahon out of the spread this time.
something? Holmes is coming on the outside. Covert just looked at him. It looked like it was a sprint to that side, and no one blocked Holmes. I don't know what Jim Covert was doing.
Down, stopped by Reggie Phillips. There's Jim McMahon. Can't be too disappointed with his first series. Kicks today. Steve Holloway brought him down. Atlanta 20, Houston 20, third quarter. Cincinnati over Pittsburgh by 10. Buffalo coming back against the Dolphins.
7 linebackers today, and just keep putting them in and out, keeping them fresh, and they run all over the field, these guys.
2nd and 7. Morris and Galt, the wide receivers, and Anderson again in motion. Man sprints out to his right. Chased by one man, throws back, crosses body to Dennis McKinnon, and that would indicate that his shoulder is okay, because that's a tough throw.
I was going to say, and he also got hit. You know, the toughest thing that they have to do with that shoulder is run to the left and throw. But the big thing, and his big test, is how is he going to take a hit? Let's watch how he takes a whap. He throws, and there he gets one. I think after you come off an injury like that, you get up and you just test. Jim Covert is going to have his hands full with Ron Holmes. And
to McMahon, and they got him down. Four sacks for the Bucs. That's at their own 15. And McMahon still the quarterback. And he has taken some licks and survived, and he's back to throw again. This is a guy, Boso, that they think is going to be a good tight end someday. Ditka's really high on him. First name Cap. They got him from the Cardinals, and he's fit in perfectly. 6'3", 224, a rookie from Illinois.
I think he'll be the future tight end of the Bears.
McMahon. Pass complete. That's McKinnon, who's spinning and stays on his feet and gets a Bear first down.
A heck of a play.
It really was. Heck of an effort. 1st and 10 Bears. They still have Anderson and Payton as the back. McMahon swings it out to Anderson. 46. Fake to Payton. McMahon just gets rid of it. Just overthrows Willie Galt. He had him.
Well, that was the one. It was a smart play. You're going to go for it because time is starting to be important here. Down 12 points, you need 2 touchdowns. Now there's 7 minutes, 45 seconds to go. So you can't spend all your time knocking time off the clock and methodically taking the ball down the field. Somewhere.
Just less than 17. McMahon back to throw. Gets it outside to Anderson. He gets to the 30.
I think, you know, you get into one point, you're happy to have to strike over and have your players back, and that will actually makes you feel good, but then you got to play a game the next day.
And it's been a whale of a game. Here's McMahon up the middle. There's tight end Boso again. Bobby Kemp had to stop on a gain of 18, and the Bears moved down to the 12.
I think Mike Ditka was surprised when he got Cap Boso. As you said, they claimed him from the St. Louis Cardinals. He just was looking for a tight end. He needed a body, and he came up with this guy, and he said, dude, we got it.
Started upfield just before the ball got there.
This is good experience for McMahon. I don't know, you know, I mean, you need an experience. You have to get back, and when you get in this type of game on the road, no matter what you say about anyone, you have to be rusty. I mean, he's been going through surgery, he's been going through rehabilitation, not much training camp. He really didn't do anything in training camp, and got a strike. And then to come out here and play a game, whatever, you have to be rusty.
And really just during the strike period is when he started to get better, health-wise. He didn't make much progress for a long time in training camp. Back to throw. Has time. as Morris at about from about a foot away.
You don't see any more fridge in these positions.
No. Calvin Thomas, McMahon down. And again, you think back about that missed extra point by Tampa Bay.
I'll tell you, the Bears did go get that touchdown. They still got 5.5 minutes, so they eliminated that time thing. You watch your quarterback sneak from ground level here. McMahon just takes it right over the top. He got good, but I think they want to see it.
McMahon, the quarterback. First down, 2:44 left to play. McMahon back to throw. Has time and fires it outside to Willie Gault, who gets out of bounds and stops the clock. Enough for a first down, a gain of 19. McMahon's arm looks just fine.
Well, I'll tell you here, he bought the time. See, Willie Gault can run this stuff and be so effective because those corners are scared to death of his speed. You see that Rod Jones was playing off him, afraid he was going to run deep, and look, he just cuts it off, and he's wide open.
One of the things that Ray Perkins said he was looking for yesterday is a guy like Willie Gault, a burner.
And then after he said that, he said, everyone is, aren't they?
First down. And again, McMahon has time and gets it out to Anderson, and Anderson gets out of bounds. It's out of bounds at the 46-yard line of the Buccaneers. A gain of 6.
I'll tell you, the play that looms big now is that extra point block that the Bears had. Remember, that one was Al Harris when he was in the middle of the line, and he came right up the middle and blocked the extra point, because if the Bears score, they need a touchdown here, not a field goal. But if they score, they can win this game.
Kevin Butler missed an extra point the last time the Bears scored. Second and 4 at the 46. No pressure on McMahon again. And he gets it down to Morris. And Morris is down to the 27-yard line. Clock runs, 19-yard gain. Bobby Kemp on the stop.
Yeah, it's funny how the Buccaneer defense has been so aggressive all day. And then they get ahead, then the Bears get the ball on this drive here, and they loosen everything up. They're not playing aggressive.
How many times do you see that happen? For Gault in the corner, and he's got it. And gets out of bounds. But they'd have the 2-minute warning anyway. A gain of 17. Rod Jones took him out of bounds. And that was a tough throw by McMahon. A hard pass to throw. Starring James Ferrantino and L.A. Law's Jill Eichenberg. That's tonight on CBS. First down for the Bears. Ball right at the 10-yard line. McKinnon circles in motion. McMahon going right to work. Got a man open. Anderson down at about the 6. Rick Woods made the stop. A gain of 4. Clock running. The Bears have 1 timeout remaining. McMahon shouting to the sidelines. This is his game now. No time for signs. He's doing the calling. And back in a hurry. And again, no pressure. Anderson again. Touchdown. 6-yard touchdown dive by Neil Anderson. And what a performance by Jim McMahon. If he doesn't already own Chicago, he will now. Butler for the crucial. Bears lead by 1. Some comeback.
I don't think I've ever seen a kicker so excited when he kicked an extra point as Kevin Butler was on that one. He knew McMahon baked the cake. He had to put the frosting on it. Here it is, McMahon looking. He finds Anderson, who starts the block. Now watch this dive. He starts out about the 3-yard line and ends up with a somersault in the end zone.
6 plays, 71 yards. They kept the ball 1 minute and 16 seconds. Here it is again.
McMahon had good pass protection. Anderson just sneaked between the guard and the thing that's amazing to me. I mean, I've always been amazed about this guy. But he had to be rusty, and how he could come back and do that and run the team and run the clock and the 2-minute drill and do all these things. I don't care. I mean, Nair is a guy who knows this game.
Butler to Cottrell. Stays in the end zone. Next week's schedule, one of our games will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers against Green Bay at 12:30 Eastern Time.
I'll tell you, Tampa Bay is going to be a team that's going to be in every game this year with this spirit and the way they play.
The NFL Today. Check your local listings as McMahon has put on some performance.
Well, you know, Mike Ditka says
a minute. Well, they're putting 1 second back on the game clock.
Concentration, watching the ball, all those types. Be proud of the way they played this Bear team today, because for 3.5 quarters they whipped them.
That evens their record at 3-3, and the Bears improve their record to 5.